Hi, this is Steve and welcome back to the channel. Today I would like to talk about the connection between success and boredom and why you should embrace boredom into your life. But before we get into the details, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done it yet, because you can see a lot of different videos about self-development, business and finance. So not long ago I have realized that I don't enjoy all kind of daily tasks what I do most of the time. I nearly do the same things every single day, and it is unquestionable that at some point you will feel yourself a bit drained or bored. Unfortunately, we can't receive the same level of excitement all the time, even from the things that we enjoy the most, but this is totally fine, we have to accept that. And even if I say that I realize that there is a strong connection between boredom and success, and in this video I would like to get into details why I say that. One of the biggest myths nowadays that you must be passionate about something if you would like to achieve success. There are countless videos on YouTube which can motivate you, and there are personal coaches who try to teach you how you can become passionate about something. They like to emphasize the importance of passion, which might be true, and I can partly agree with that because I think passion is something which is part of success. However, it won't be enough for it. Back in the days I loved to play online games, especially World of Warcraft. I truly remember the first time when I saw this game and I was amazed by the complexity of this game. Every single day after school I rushed back to home and played until midnight. Weekends were even crazier. I think I haven't left my home most of the time, and summer break was the perfect period when I didn't have to do anything. At this point, literally, I haven't been anywhere for 2 months. I can say I was truly passionate about playing video game, however at some point we can't enjoy everything at the same level of excitement. And this is exactly what happened with me. After playing 6 years, I realized that this game became too boring for me. After this realization, I started to play less, and in the end I gave up. So why I have shared this story with you? I think this story can perfectly present the correlation between boredom and success. Most of us get hyped about something when we hear successful stories about one of our friends who achieved their dreams and might feel that this is exactly what we would like to do. We can easily think, that is it, I finally found my passion, I would like to do this in the rest of my life and be successful in it. At this point we become motivated within a blink of an eye and we start an exciting journey. The level of excitement is extremely high and we can feel that no matter what happens we will face all kinds of difficulties and we can overcome on them easily. After a few days or months or weeks we start to realize slowly that we don't get the same level of excitement from the activity what we choose than before. There will be days when we feel that we don't want to do the activity which is required to achieve our long-term success. We make the first mistakes and one comes from another, and in the end the level of excitement drops back to zero. And this is how we can easily give up on our new passionate activity. The fact is that 92% of people given up on their passion within a few months, exactly because of that what I have explained to you. Somehow it seems to be easier to convince ourselves that maybe we picked the wrong goal, or we just simply don't understand why we would like to carry on when we don't enjoy all kind of activity, including in this journey. And this is exactly what happened with me. Maybe I could become a professional gamer or a streamer, it doesn't matter, but the fact is I gave up playing video game because I haven't enjoyed playing it anymore. And honestly, no matter what you consider as success, I guarantee that at some point you will get bored after the activities which must be done for your success. If you want to achieve your goals, you must do the same repetitive tasks over and over again, even for years, without seeing the results. You can't expect that it will be exciting all the time. Sometimes you will feel that you're not in the right mood to do an exact activity, and sometimes you will consider it as an obligation, which might be even worse. If you think about it, you can simplify all kind of journey with a few repetitive tasks. For example, would you like to develop your dream physique? Well, in this case you have to follow a well-balanced healthy diet, pay attention to your rest, and also exercise 4 or 5 times a week. It can sound already boring for the first time, Doing the same exercises and eating the same type of foods every single day can be boring. Here is another example. Would you like to buy your dream car? In this case, you have to save more money than you spend even for years. In this case, you can't spend all of your money on unnecessary things. Does it mean that you will consume less? Perhaps. Does it mean that you have to eat cheaper foods and also move back to a smaller apartment? Probably. That's not only boring but also sounds frightening. And for example, lastly, would you like to become a successful entrepreneur? In this case, you always need to do the same repetitive tasks like calculating your costs, purchasing the products what you would like to sell, and also paying attention continuously how to expand your product portfolio. After all of the examples that I have shared with you, I think we can say that the path to success won't be interesting all the time. There will be a lot of boring moments. Moments when you can easily feel that you can give up. However, the people who achieve their goals and become successful on the long term are the ones who know exactly that they cannot give up in these kind of periods. They perfectly understand that their present emotions cannot stop them from their goals, and they simply can't afford to skip an exercise or not calculating their costs for their final vision. It will be unacceptable for them to skip any of these kind of activity because they know exactly that this will affect their vision, their final goals. After all of these that I have shared with you, there is a question which must be answered. How you can better be at embracing boredom and not letting yourself giving up your passionate goal instead. How you can enhance the relation between boredom and success. Personally, I have found two methods which can help you to not give up on your goals anytime when you feel that something is not going well according to your plans. First of all, you always need to have an exact and solid answer for the question why. Why you want to achieve your dream body. Why you would like to become a successful entrepreneur. Why you would like to save money for your dream car. When you really have a strong desire in your heart, the answer for these kind of questions will be always the same. And this is exactly what I have tried to tell you before. Maybe you won't be passionate about exercising all the time, but you still can be passionate about the look that you would like to achieve. Maybe you won't enjoy booking or calculating costs regarding your business, but you remain passionate because you would like to create something for the world. This is exactly how I try to motivate myself all the time when I feel that I face with some kind of boring task. I know perfectly already that there will be periods in my life where I don't have the same level of excitement regarding specific activities. For example, I truly enjoy when I see that my web store is growing, however, I don't enjoy uploading new products every single week. Watching how my blog community is growing, it's fascinating. But sometimes I don't feel that I would like to write a new blog post every single week. And that's why you need to remember all the time that your answer for the why must be at the first place. That's why you need to consider bored moments as the breakpoints of success. If you won't give up in these periods, you will gain huge amount of willpower which will help you to keep pushing yourself until the point when you reach your desired goals. This amount of willpower can also help you to change your perspective regarding the tasks that you consider boring. These moments will give you the chance to reprogram your mind and also start to consider the boring tasks some kind of different approaches. It's way harder than reminding yourself for the why that I have mentioned, but when you can master this skill, it can help you and it will be super effective. So what am I talking about exactly? I am sharing with you how you can fall in love with the process once again. Because it is easy to fall in love with the activities that you enjoy the most. However, you also need to understand that you need to love the task which you consider boring. Personally, I always try to change my perspective regarding all the tasks that I feel actually boring. Here are my examples how I like to do it. Back to my product upload example, Still, I found this process a bit boring. But after a successful upload, which makes purchase on my website, I feel myself satisfied. I love to see if something is working out. And the more time it happens, the higher chances it has that it will convince myself that I have to change my perspective regarding product uploading. As sales start to generate over and over again from my freshly uploaded products, I like to consider that maybe I have to change my perspective and find again product uploading exciting. All in all, the excitement of results will make the whole process interesting and exciting once again, including product uploading. And this is how I like to approach all kind of boring tasks, and it can help me once again gain back the excitement and start over again. Let's see another example. Sometimes I feel that I can write 5 to 10 articles on a week, but there are days when I feel that I can't even write a single word. In these moments, I like to apply the mentioned two methods. First of all, I like to remember myself for the why, and I like to remind myself for the answer for this question, but at the same time, I try to make this part of the process exciting once again. Maybe I find a topic which I haven't touched yet, or I can also finalize some of my previous articles, which will give me satisfaction. In conclusion, my personal opinion is that our society likes to emphasize only the exciting and interesting parts of the journey of success, and also the shiny results. This is exactly why people tend to pick new and new passionate goals again and again and not achieving any of them, because they can get inspired by the contents which are showing these kind of exciting results. Unfortunately, no matter what we do, we will get bored at some point in our own journey. And this is something that you have to understand if you truly want to achieve your long-term goals. Consider these kind of moments as some kind of breaking points. If you can overcome on any of these periods, I guarantee that you will gain a lot of willpower, which will make you unstoppable until the end. So take my advice and start to embrace boredom into your life, because these moments will help you to determine how badly you want to achieve your goals.